Hey guys, MPTV Matt Piper. Thanks for watching the videos. Hope you're enjoying them. Remember to get in the comment sections and leave some critique or tell me things that you've enjoyed or you don't quite enjoy, so I can ever improve these videos. That's what I used to be. This is what this video is going to be about. That's what I used to be when I was a footballer. That's exactly what I used to do. I try and do it in every part of my life. I feel it's very important. So when I was a footballer, if a manager was not happy with me or whatever, I'd go and see him. What's up, gaffer? What can I do better? What can I work on? That's what I asked my coaches when I was younger. I'd always be trying to improve. I think it's very important part of it. And I let myself down when I got older. And I was at Sunderland really. My head told me, yeah, you've made it now. You're a footballer. You're earning good money. You can do this. But that's where I let myself down, because all through my life, from when I was younger and I wanted to be a footballer, I would go through it always trying to improve. I'd stay behind after training, work harder. I'd work harder than the guy next to me. I'd work harder than that guy over there. Leicester make a new signing, I work harder than him. And then when I got to Sunderland, that's how I was to begin with. But after 5 or 6 games and playing well, and I got in the England under-21s, I thought, I kind of made it now. I've made it. I don't have to keep practicing. I'm at a good enough level, and that's where I let myself down a little bit. But why I wanted to do this quick video, I just wanted to say that because it's very important to always try and improve anything you do. But why I wanted to make this video, it's just going to be a short one. It's more based on a story, but it's a funny thing. I've got 3 little boys and a little stepdaughter, and my boys, they're all footballers. They don't listen to me when I give them advice. They listen to other people. But what I've noticed recently is that they're watching these videos. Sometimes I'll come downstairs, they've got YouTube on, and they're watching my videos. And so they're learning from that way. I think it's just one of them cases where I go out to them and I'll talk to them and, oh, why don't you try it this way? Shut up, Dad. You know, it's one of them ones. I was like that with my old man. So I'm really enjoying these videos because my little boys are even watching them as well and learning, well, hopefully learning from them. And my eldest, he's 10 years old. He's nearly 11. He's 11 after Christmas. And what he suffers with a lot, I think I did when I was younger, but I got to a certain age and I just thought no more, is embarrassment. He gets very embarrassed very easily. And sometimes it holds him back in certain situations in his life. I see him at school, like people say hello to him, and he gets embarrassed, he thinks he might say the wrong thing, or if he trips over, he really struggles for the rest of the day. Oh, did you see me when I tripped over, Dad? I said, yeah, don't worry about it, so what? So it brings me on to a story that I hope he's going to listen to. Brandon, little man, this is for you, mate. Because I think a lot of teenagers struggle with it. I work in schools, I work at Leicester, and a lot of teenagers, they're very introvert. Me, I can walk down the street, trip over, get up, laugh at myself, and that's the important thing. You've got to laugh at yourself, all right? You've got to laugh with the people, all right? And it diffuses the situation straight away. Once people see you make a mistake or you become embarrassed and you tighten up, people are looking at me, people are laughing, that's when the situation continues. To stop embarrassment, or if you feel a little bit nervous or shy, all right, go the opposite way. That's what I did. When I got to 14, I just thought, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to be me. And I'd laugh at situations, and I'd be very extrovert, and I'm there. That's probably why I make videos now. But I think I know that if you're like that, and you're acting out, so people think, oh, he's not bothered about it. So bam, the situation is diffused. So it brings me on to the story I wanted to say, my biggest embarrassing moment in football. But what did I do? I laughed about it and I joked and I pretended that I knew what was going on when really I didn't. So let me set the scene for you. It's Sunderland against Manchester United. Man U had a great team. Beckham, Van Nistelrooy, Varane, Blanc, Roy Keane, Gary Neville. Honest to God, they had a wonderful, wonderful team, and it was I think it was my second ever start for Sunderland, second or third ever start, and I was playing right wing. I was up against Phil Neville, and I started the game really well. I got the ball, I just blasted by him a few times, got some crosses into old big Niall Quinn. In fact, it might have been Tor-Andre Flo started that game for his debut. Anyway, the game ended 1-1. And I had played well that game, and well, I was upstairs, so I must have got man of the match. So see, in Premier League games, this is what they used to do, I don't know if they do it anymore, but in Premier League games, you have a home team man of the match and an away team man of the match. And you have to go up, collect your champagne, do a little speech if you want to, in front of all the sponsors and the people that have paid to sit in on the man of the match at the end of the game. And anyway, so my embarrassing moment was I got home team man of the match. I had to go up in the lift in the magnificent Sunderland Stadium. It's unbelievable. You go up in the lift from the dressing room, just outside the dressing room, and the lift doors opened. By this time, obviously, I don't know who is Man United man of the match. But anyway, I walked out into the Great Hall where they do it. And all the tables rose up. There must have been about 50 or 60 young women who worked at the club and people who had come to watch the game. They were all standing there with autograph books and everyone was taking pictures, and I was like I started waving, thought, yeah, oh my God, they've all come here for me. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. And everyone surged forward as I walked into like this great hall, and I was like, oh my God, I've really made it now. Look at all these people. They love me. Look at all these girls. They're all swooning over me. Oh, like that. And I started to like wave and like really stick my thumbs up to people and smiling. Yeah. I'm here. I've come up. I won man of the match. Brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, I looked behind me, and David Beckham had won Manchester United man of the match, and quite a few people had realised that I thought the whole attention, all the women, all the Great Hall was in, was in admiration of me, whereas it was David Beckham. It was one of them ones, when you're younger and someone waves like that and you wave back, and then they look at you funny because why are you waving at me? And then you look behind you and they was waving at someone behind you. It was one of them situations, and quite a lot of people realised what I had thought. And they were laughing at me and joking, so I just started laughing and joking as well. Situation diffused, and now I can use it as a great story. So I think a lot of teenagers struggle with it, and a lot of young children, all right? So if you're ever embarrassed, feel nervous, a little bit apprehensive about some situation, all right? Just learn to laugh at yourself sometimes, all right? It diffuses situations, and I think it's not so much football related. You can use this in any part of your life, but a lot of the young kids that I coach and talk to, I know they struggle with it. Like I said, become extrovert with it. Don't become introvert and start thinking, oh, everyone's laughing at me, everyone's joking. You may feel that in your head, but act out, act above it, and it diffuses situations. I promise you, because there's not a situation where you could be more embarrassed, where you think everyone's clapping and cheering you, so you start milking it, and then it's David Beckham behind you. It's embarrassing. And when we got in the lift at the end to go down, we got in the lift together, and I said to him, oh, I thought they were up there for me, and he started laughing. He seemed like a really nice guy. I've only ever spoke to him twice, but seems like a top geezer, and it was just a story I wanted to share with you to try and help some of these young kids overcome embarrassment and some of their fears, where they don't need to be situations they don't need to be fearful of. All right, we have one life to live. You might as well live it to the max. All right, thanks for watching the video. See you again soon. The backdrop this time was my wall of inspiration. I record these videos from my little gym I've got, and this is my wall of inspiration for my clients. Got some comments on there and some pictures, so that's what that's about. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks a lot.